ACIM Lesson 2. Continuing on from yesterday. In this lesson, I have given everything I see in this room, or on this street, from this window, in this place, all the meaning that it has for me. The exercises with this idea are the same as those for the first one. Begin with the things that are near you and apply the idea to whatever your glance rests on. Then increase the range outward. Turn your head so that you include whatever is on either side. If possible, turn around and apply the idea to what was behind you. Remain as indiscriminate as possible in selecting subjects for its application. Do not concentrate on anything in particular, and do not attempt to include everything you see in a given area, or you will introduce strain. Merely glance easily and fairly quickly around you, trying to avoid selection by size, brightness, colour, material or relative importance to you. Take the subjects simply as you see them. Try to apply the exercise with equal ease to a body or a button, a fly or a floor, an arm or an apple. The sole criterion for applying the idea to anything is merely that your eyes have lighted on it. Make no attempt to include anything particular, but be sure that nothing is specifically excluded. I have given everything I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place. I have given everything I see all the meaning that it has for me. And continuing on, yesterday we started with the lesson 1 with the idea that nothing that I see means anything. And we're going to the next stage here, that I'm the one who's given it all the meaning it has. And that's particularly noticeable when you're either, may not be going through family separation, but whoever you are, you'll be looking at things and making associations that can be sometimes quite triggering. I remember having a friend's note with me that there was a rug that I had in my house that had massive meanings for me because of what had happened on that rug, and a mattress on the bed where I'd had my children. And sometimes the meanings can be good, but then if they're tied up with divorce, separation, with any kind of trauma, every single time you look at it, it's that thing itself has no real meaning, but we put meaning onto it. And that doesn't mean you necessarily have to get rid of those things, which actually is what I did at that point. And that can be a good thing to do if you realise that you are putting all this meaning onto it. But that was before I knew about A Course in Miracles. So now I prefer to remind myself that all the meaning that anything has for me is what I have put there. So it's really just an awareness, but it's quite a massive one as you walk around today and notice how many things you put all kinds of meaning on, which can be layers and layers over your entire life. And some of those meanings are not empowering. So be aware of that today as you do this lesson, that I have given everything I see all the meaning that it has for me.